Hey folks, I'm here today to talk to you about the Phil&teds lobster travel chair. The idea behind this is that you could take this with you when you go out to restaurants, you can go when you're visiting family and friends, and that it's very compact, or if you're traveling for that matter, hence travel chair, that it folds up and it's really easy to take and go. It just clips onto a table. So any table with a lip, it'll work with. I think it's up to 3 inches thick or something like that. If you've read any of my blog posts, you know I do not like full-size high chairs or big, enormous frilly high chairs, that kind of thing. I find them a tripping hazard, and gunk gets stuck in the frills and all that stuff. So any time where there is a multi-purpose baby item, I'm really keen on. So I really like this, and there's a couple reasons why. But first of all, I apologize for sitting down. I'm trying to get the best angle so that you can see the whole thing, and I didn't want me getting a crotch shot for the whole video, so my apologies. Anyway, so what it does, I'm going to sort of undo it here. I'll stay low. It comes with a little tray on it, so that slides out. Then these little clips just unhook. I always do this the wrong way. But you can see there's not a lot of doohickey stuff to this. So it comes off really easily. And then this guy just folds in. That goes down. And it just goes into this little carrying bag. I won't put it away now because I'll clip it back on. And then it's got a little carrying case, and off you go. And it's I found it really easy. The things kind of just spin one way, so you know you're clipped at the right spot. And you just, again, I apologize. I always hate doing product demos with stuff like this because I don't do this a billion times a day. So if it looks cumbersome in any way, that's me. That's not the product. And so it just spins on, and then got it nice and tight, and it's really sturdy. There's not a lot of, I'll sit back down here. There's not a lot of gap between the table and your baby, so not a lot of gunk is going to go on the ground. And I love that it comes with the little tray that just slides in there, and the little monkeys can't really, I'm sure all children will figure out something at some point, but it's not super easy to pull this off. There's a little lip. This is dishwasher safe, which is great. The actual chair can come off and go in the washing machine, which is wonderful. It's pretty good too. It's kind of compact, so I would probably just run it under the sink or run a wet cloth over it. It's got a little harness in here that it's padded, and it's got the little clips, plus it's got the little crotch strap so nobody's going out underneath. It's not supposed to go on things like card tables or pedestal tables or anything that would tip if there was a lot of weight on it, but I think that's kind of just logic at play there. It goes up to 37 pounds, which is around 3 years old, which is a really good, I find, weight to hold on to this. It says 3 months to 3 years, but I think you're looking more like 6 months or something like that. You don't want, you want a baby that's sitting up and eating solids for that matter. But I love the fact that it's your baby's right up at the table with you. You can use this on picnic tables. You can use this in restaurants where, you don't really want your child, eating right off the table. And a lot of times if it's a busy restaurant, there may not be the high chairs available, and the ones sometimes that they do have available are a little disgusting. So I think it's a fantastic idea, and so if you travel a lot, or for that matter, or you're pressed for space or anything like that, I think it's a great idea. They run around, I have a note here, I think they run around 80 bucks, so they're not cheap. The other one I would recommend you look at is the Inglesina, which I think it runs around 60 bucks, but it doesn't come with the tray, so you have to buy the tray separately. and I think it's around $15. So you're coming in around a $5 difference. The other thing is the Inglesina tray, I believe, just fits over top, and I don't know because I haven't tried it, but I don't know how easy it would be for a child to pull that off and have a projectile in the restaurant. So anyways, I think these are really great. Lots of space underneath, and for something that you can take on a plane, you can toss in your car, or permanently just have fixed onto your table. I think it's a fantastic idea. Kiko also has another seat that's less expensive. I would check that out as well, except it looked like the mechanics of it to go under your table and that sort of thing seem to be a little more intricate. So if you think you're going to have to take it on and off something, I would stick with the lobster, the Phil&teds lobster, or the Inglesina. Phil&teds used to have, I think they still do carry a Me Too version of this, but I think what they've done is improve the Me Too, and they've come out with this, and I actually do think the improvements are worth getting this one, looking at this one instead. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. If I forget, as always, if I forget anything, I will just put it below in the comment section. But if you have one, let me know what you think. And I think it's a great idea. I would have loved one of these when the boys were little. But that's it. That's the Phil&teds lobster. Okay, thanks for joining me. See you soon. Bye.